in your other one?
Oh yeah, yeah, that's a good fish. Good fish. Alright, we're hooked up, y'all. Oh my god, it came off. We're off. We're off. We're off. Just like that. There we go. Fish on.
Reel this one in?
Yeah, go ahead. Right with y'all. Let me know if you need anything, brother. Short?
No, it's not short. It's freaking sun.
Coming. Alright, y'all. Here we are. Full day of fishing. It's about 2:15, 2:20 or so. Fishing North Galveston Jetty, Galveston Bay. Got our beautiful about 42.5-inch trophy red. Got a charger making sure everybody's safe. Beautiful black tip right beside them. Y'all are wondering how you can come out here and do this. Come out here with a good positive attitude. You're gonna need a good crew behind you. You got brother Mark, Mike right there in the flesh. You already know. We're out here doing work all day long, and it's not just gonna come to you. We had to put in work. We had to put in work. We sat here, continued to be positive, missed the first few fish, but I think in about 10 minutes, 15 minutes, both those fish you see right there found their way to us. So come out here, just like anything else, put some good effort into it, see what you can do with the day. Oh yeah, got the oil platform off in the distance. I believe that's the one we might have went to last time. Oh yeah, we're just ending off the day here. Want to give you guys, that's the very end of the jetty right there, Galveston Jetty. Just for reference, you guys see where we were at. Sitting in about maybe like between 36, 38 foot of water. We fished shallower earlier in the day. There was a big moon out last night on Halloween. I'm not sure if it was full, but I know there was a ton of life out here this morning and everything feeds.
I think I've seen it before too.
So, he's seen you on YouTube.
Oh yeah?
I'm gonna take his pictures and show him to my juvenile.
My YouTube channel is Bravo Unlimited. If you don't already follow us, give us a follow. We're always fishing. I'm from South Florida, but I recently moved here to Texas a few months ago. I love it here. I love the folks here. Everybody's so nice. All right. All right, y'all. So red drum, super thick scales.
And
So armor. Hardest part.
I tried to cover
You
one
imagine
man.
doing this just with a little one. It's a big old monster. But once we get it right there, okay. Now, if you mess with me, it's gonna be Asian style. Swing around.
Decided to catch it in the water. Normally don't catch sharks until water plays 85, 86 degrees.
Females have these wide triangles where males have long two phalanges. They look like two phalanges. So hers, that's female. This. Because at the aquarium in New Orleans we have not sand tigers. No, sand tigers. Tiger sharks are the aggressive ones. Sand tigers are like cows. We had sand tigers in New Orleans, and I could tell them apart because they look like relaxed.
Alright, y'all. Welcome back. I'm Captain B, aka Chef Bravo, and have I got another recipe for you. So, I went out fishing a little while back with my good buddy Mike, my fishing buddy out here in East Texas. We went out there to Galveston, North Jetty, and we got our first trophy redfish together, about 43 inches. I know a lot of people think all kinds of things, but Texas gives you a tag each year to take one fish, and you can turn in that tag and get another tag if you want. So we decided to harvest that big trophy red drum, and it turned out to be magically delicious. So tonight we've already used the fillets and all those select cuts, but what about those fish fingers? What about that fish belly? What about those fish ribs? Y'all know what I'm talking about? So that's what we're cooking up tonight. Check me out. Right here, I got that redfish belly, that Texas redfish belly, the redfish fingers. I got them redfish ribs. I'm gonna rinse these things off. We're gonna put together our flour, our cornmeal, all our spices and stuff and things. We're gonna fry up some fish for you. We'll be right back. Let's go on ahead and fire this thing up. Bomb. All right, we'll go ahead and get that pretty hot, just below a 6. We're gonna warm up that pan first, let that thing heat up, that beautiful cast iron skillet. We're gonna get that peanut oil popping. All right, so here we go. The top secret mix that I'm releasing to y'all today. It's declassified. Here y'all go. Little cornmeal. Equal parts all-purpose flour. A little bit of cornstarch. That's the secret to getting it nice and crispy. Not too much, not too crazy, not too crazy. A little sea salt. Fresh cracked black pepper. bit of that cayenne. You know that's right. Spice that thing up a little bit. Put it right in that cap. Let it ride. A little bit of that garlic powder. A little bit of that lemon pepper. Now, if y'all like Lowry seasoning salt, you can definitely add some of that. I think that gives it a nice little addition. You don't have to. What I do is what I like for the family. You guys do the spices that you guys like for your family, and it'll always come out amazing and beautiful. The secret ingredient is what? Big question. Is love, y'all. As long as you're putting love into it, it's gonna come out beautiful and delicious and amazing. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get my hands on that in just a second. This cast iron skillet is hot. Let's get some peanut oil down on it. So out in Texas, you buy the peanut oil. We're in East Texas, y'all. This is East Texas Redfish fish fry. Get it right. It's the peanut oil. Get a big old jug of this thing. That's about where you need to be. Just like that. Just enough to get it popping. So, dry hands, wet hands. So whenever you're doing any kind of battering mix, if you have a wet hand and you have a dry hand, things won't stick so much to your hand when you're lowering it down into your hot oil. And so that'll serve you well. You guys will know what I'm talking about. Try it out. Don't knock it till you try it. Wet hand, dry hand. Use that dry hand and mix up all that beautiful goodness in there. Get that thing right, okay? You evenly mix those seasonings, especially that cornstarch. That cornstarch is gonna help get you that nice crispiness you're looking for, that extra crispiness that everybody loves. Cornstarch is a secret that ain't nobody telling you about, but I'm gonna tell you about it. Why not? Share the love. I want y'all to be cooking good for your families out there, doing something special with the time you have. This is just a fish we caught, and I try to utilize every single thing that I can. So this is heating up right here. You got the Le Creuset bacon sheet, okay? We have the grate over the top, okay, so that when we lay our fried fish over it, there's a paper towel underneath to catch that oil that's dripping down, and everything, all that oil can drip down, everything can just finish off beautifully. All that excess oil is going to drip down, so you have that beautiful crispy fish right there. This is the way I like to do it. If y'all got a way you'd like to do it, feel free to comment, share. This right here, I think, allows the air to get underneath and on the top while that thing is just cooling down. Before you serve it, it comes out beautiful and delicious. So we're gonna let this oil heat up. We're gonna come back and test it. We're gonna get this thing started. All right, y'all, let's go on ahead and give this a test. So for the test, have you a little something here with that batter. Sprinkle it on there like that magic. You see that right there? That's the magic happening, baby. That right there. So we just tested this also with a thermometer. So we know it's around 330 degrees. We're going ahead and get this thing popping. All right. So we're gonna do wet hand, dry hand. Everything's in there. Just going ahead and get that in there. You can use egg if you want. You can certainly use egg. I'm not using no egg. I like to just let that nice beautiful fish have a little bit of moisture to it, not too much. That in there. Cut some nice even cuts. Nothing has to be perfect. Look, life ain't perfect. We just talked about that at church. No one is ever gonna be perfect. Nothing, no fish strip, no fried fish is gonna ever be perfect, so don't even worry about that. Have fun with it. But I'm just trying to get across to y'all the wet hand, dry hand thing, because if you do that, you won't have so much of this batter mix sticking to your hand all the time you're doing this stuff. Pretty cool trick. I learned it in culinary school. I'm saving y'all like $50,000. You don't even have to do that when you go through all that. Okay. Take off that excess. Go ahead and put that hot grease, baby. Ooh, love that thing already smells good. That trophy redfish, baby. And so like I said before, if y'all didn't catch the beginning of this is a combination of fish fingers. So all the miscellaneous pieces you cut away that normally people would just toss into the water or toss to the birds at the dock. I give the birds some love. I always spread love. You know that. I share the love. However, I ain't giving them everything. You know what I mean? We got to go in here and honor this fish's life. We came home. We're going to cook some of that redfish belly, the fingers, the little strips that come off from the miscellaneous pieces and stuff and things, and as well as the fish ribs. So we're cooking up some of the fins. Oh yeah. It's going to be beautiful. And just kind of keep an eye on it. Get nice and golden brown. Go ahead and pull that off. You don't want to overpack it, so just get a nice cast iron skillet. I do recommend a cast iron skillet if you are going to fry fish. Unless you got like a fry daddy or something like that. Cast iron skillet is really the way to go. Do yourself a favor, get you a cast iron skillet. Take your time to take care of it. Just the act of you taking care of that cast iron skillet will transfer in the other things you do in your life. You know, just like a pet that you take care of, that pet gives you so much more love back. That cast iron skillet is a thing of beauty. Take good care of it. It's going to give you and your family hundreds of beautiful meals, hopefully thousands over time. The more you use it, the better you'll get at using it. Oh Lord, this thing smells so good. I know, I wish y'all were here to film this fish fry. I've been looking forward to it. Life's just busy. I was away in Florida for a month trying to take care of my mama. Seeing all my family and friends down there in SoFlo. Get back and got 200 pounds of venison meat. About 80 pounds came back from the processor. So worked hard over the winter time and in the fall to harvest a lot of wild meat. And so what y'all are seeing here is how we live out here in Texas. You go out there in the fall and the winter. Ernest Hemingway said best of all was the fall. Harvest your wild meat. Y'all are worried about what's going into your food. Go harvest it yourself. You don't have to worry about so much. Go harvest some meat yourself. Come on home. Take good care of it. Put some love in the thing. You'll be surprised how you feel. When I eat fish that I caught myself, wild caught fish, when I eat venison that I hunted down and harvested myself, the whole act of doing it attaches you to that fish, that animal. And you come home, and when you cook it, you take pride in what you do, put that little last bit of love to honor the life of that fish or that deer, whatever it is. And look at that love right there. Look at that thing sizzling up. All that beautiful Texas redfish getting golden brown. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Oh man. This thing sizzling up right here. Go on ahead and get in here and get a little flip. A little flip on it. These things look beautiful. Okay. Okay. Oh Lord. I know y'all hear me. Oh Lord. Flipped up. So food talks. If you listen, you got 2 eyes, 2 ears, 1 mouth. So just stop and listen. Use your eyes. Listen. See what's going on with the food. I'm always using my eyes to see what's going on with the food. Okay? Use your senses. A lot of things with food, it comes down to your senses. People wonder what the tricks are. What kind of magic does a great chef have? It's called dropping your pride, having a good time in the kitchen, putting love into everything that you do, finding humility and understanding that no one is ever going to be perfect, but we all have senses. In life, it's important to hone those senses. They're useful. Things don't smell so good, you're like, oh Lord, I probably need to do something about that or get up on out of there. But when things smell good, it tells you you're on the right track. When things look good, you sit here and look at them visually, what's going on. You hear those crackling, nothing's going on too crazy, the grease isn't too hot. You monitor what's going on. That's how beautiful things happen. Trusting your senses. If your gut gets you into it, your gut's going to get you out. Why am I talking about all this? Because it all comes into play. The things that happen in life, we got to learn how to rely on our senses. We got to learn how to trust in who we are. And I love cooking. That's why I share it with y'all. I love fishing. My God-given gift is being an outdoorsman. So everybody has different gifts in this world. If you don't share those gifts with other people while you're here on earth, a lot of people are going to suffer because you were put on earth for a reason. And I hope you all realize that. And if what I can share with you is a beautiful redfish East Texas fish fry tonight. I hope you all enjoy it. Go ahead and pick these puppies up. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. There we go, do it. See that right there? That's what I'm talking about. With that golden, beautiful. Oh Lord. Oh, there it is. Keep them things laid out on there. Some beauties laid out on there. Oh yes. Some things look gorgeous. I did a yellowtail fish fry a while back on the channel with my brother Mikey down in SoFlo. Shout out to my brother Mikey. I love you, bro. I miss you. I'm gonna see you soon. I decided to come on back here to Texas. Been thinking about frying up some of this redfish. Haven't had a chance to do it. Been frying up some deer, stuff and things like that. But it's time for a good old-fashioned Texas fish fry. Okay. And so I want y'all to watch your pieces, okay? It's done when it's done, not before. Take a look at your pieces, flip them around, take a good look at them. When you feel good about it, smells beautiful. You don't want to smell anything like burning. Anything smells like burning, you know what I'm saying? That's not where we want to be. Y'all know that already. So just keep an eye on it. As long as you put love into it, it's going to come out beautiful and delicious. Just like that. A little extra minute, when it ain't quite the color you want, can make a big difference. Big difference. Oh yeah. And beautiful golden brown redfish strips. Oh Lord. Alright, let's go ahead and pull these things off. And then puppies. Sizzling, baby. Sizzling. The right color. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And ain't none of this about being perfect. This is about loving your family enough to do it. Put love in the things that you do. If this is what you're doing for your family and you're working all day long and you think, oh, I went to work and I did something for my family, let me tell you right now, no one owes you a trophy because you went to work. You're supposed to do that. As a man or a woman, you're supposed to take care of your family. So when you get home, guess what? The rest of the good stuff is cooking for the family, taking care of the family. And so if you love your family, you want to take care of your family. And that right there, that's what love looks like in the fried redfish form. All right. Got that wet hand, dry hand. Boom. Going right back in there. People get home at the end of the day. People are hungry, of course. People are tired. They worked all day long. And I'm not downplaying any of that. That's all very important. That's hard work and dedication to the family. But we all got to eat too. And so if you're the person going the extra mile for your family, doing that, okay, y'all make sure you appreciate that person that's getting in their kitchen, busting their butt after they worked all day long, whatever it is they did, that loves you enough to go on ahead and cook you a quality meal, okay? Love is not the easy stuff, okay? Love is more so the hard stuff. It lets people know we're in it together. We'll make this stuff happen. Anybody can slap something together with minimal effort. But when you put love into something, people can taste the difference. So I'm encouraging y'all to do that. Beautiful, beautiful. Some beautiful fins right there. Oh yeah. Go ahead and dip them in there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And so for your fish ribs, when you get to there, okay, so what are fish ribs? Sometimes folks ask me, what are fish ribs? What does that even mean? So the backbone of the fish, the fins of the fish, all those things are considered fish ribs. So when you clean a fish, a lot of times people just take what's left over after they take the beautiful fillets off and they just discard the rest. So I'm Chef Bravo. Y'all know I'm half Thai. As somebody that's half Asian, I believe in energy. I believe in doing well with everything that we harvest. And so utilizing those fish ribs is a way to not waste the rest of the body of that fish. And in fact, they're pretty damn tasty. Fry these things up nice and beautiful, get your seasoning on them, okay? They crunch right up just like a chip, okay? You go ahead and put this thing down in there. Just like that. That thing right on in there. Oh Lord, everything's frying up beautiful. Oh yeah. And the fish fry don't take long. As you can see, it all comes together pretty quick. Just the initial seasoning, get your little stuff together. This whole thing will take about 30 minutes. Depends on how many people you're cooking for. Yeah, take your time, cut things into nice equal size strips pretty much. When you do your ribs, when you get to your ribs, I do recommend, for me, I like it crispy. So I like to fry them up a little bit more crispy, and I find that they come out just, oh man, like beautiful fish chips. Where you want to be. So go ahead and check some of these things out. This thing's frying up real good. Put them bad boys up. Keep your eye on it. Keep your eye on it. Eyes on the prize all the time. Looking good. Things going beautiful, beautiful. Oh yes. Let me see here. Right here. Maybe. Sriracha here. See what's going to happen. Let's take this bad boy right here. Let's take this to the next level. A little Texas Pete on that. Give this thing a little taste test. Y'all hear that crunch? Go ahead and get some of the sriracha on that. Sriracha, Texas redfish, going down. Oh. Both of these are winners. That Texas beat on that Texas redfish, the sriracha, that's all y'all need, fam. Go ahead and put some of that on there. Ooh, Lord. There it is. There it is. Okay. Oh, yes. I love it when it comes together. This fish is tasting so beautiful. There's a difference when you harvest fish yourself. I mean, I don't live anywhere where I can catch fresh Atlantic salmon, so I'm not gonna lie. Buying that thing 5 pounds at a time. Fabricating it myself, but that's about as far as it goes. I love salmon. But for the rest of this stuff, wherever it is you are, here in Texas, we're fortunate enough. You see that flip? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. When you harvest your own fish, the difference is not just in the flavor of wild caught fish, the fat content from something that's eaten healthy. This fish was living in the Galveston Bay. If you've never been out to the Galveston Bay in Texas, fishing out of Texas City, out of Galveston, I'm going to tell you that the bay is filled with life. There's shrimp boats out there all over the place. I can barely throw a cast net when I go out there without loading it up with different bait, shrimp every time. The food source out there is plentiful in the Gulf. And I know that this winter just passed and we had some really harsh, unusual weather that passed through here, some of the worst weather in the last 100 years. And there's definitely been a fish kill-off. But I'm hoping that our fishery revives and revitalizes and restores, because this is some of the great things that we have to look forward to living out here in Texas. I'm from South Florida, I'm a Florida boy. I can see why Texans are proud of their resources, proud of where they live. The state of Texas is a great state. They have a lot to be thankful for, a lot of great resources. And if we continue to protect these resources and take good care of them, they're going to be around for a long time. I'm going to go ahead and let that crisp up a little bit more. Don't pull it too soon now. These fins and these ribs, cook them up really good, and things crunch right up just like a chip. Y'all see that beautiful redfish? Look at that. Golden brown, cooked so beautiful. The seasoning. Now here's the deal. All this seasoning and all those things are things that we like as a family. So that's the kind of love our family enjoys. Okay? Don't just put a bunch of stuff on there that other people don't enjoy. Don't be that guy. Put things on there for everybody. If you need to spice them up a little bit, put you a little sauce on the side. Do that. Be cool with all the rest of your family. Cook something that everybody can enjoy. Don't be greedy. Don't be greedy. Cook this fish up. Everybody loves a fish fry. If you got enough, you know, let everybody enjoy it. Let everybody enjoy it. Take your time. Do that thing right. Oh, look at that beautiful thing. So in most cases, these beautiful fins, they just got thrown in the water. Crabs would have eaten them. They wouldn't have went to waste. Crabs are birds. But you bring them home to your family, and I guarantee you, cooked fish ribs. And y'all go on ahead and comment and let me know. anything else happens other than what it is that I say. You cook fish ribs one time for your family, and I guarantee you they'll be asking you for more. Fish ribs are absolutely beautiful and delicious. Catch these fish, utilize as much of the fish as possible. Go out there, get some more next time. But as long as you're using as much of that fish every single time, that fish goes a lot further than just those fillets you're taking off the side. And check me out, y'all. You know it's an Asian household. We got that jasmine rice steamed up. We got some beautiful herbs and spices and little things that we like. The aromatics smells beautiful. Okay, you can probably add some butter to this. I'm probably gonna add some soy sauce, a little something. But you have your rice. You have your beautiful golden brown redfish, Texas redfish, the 43-inch trophy redfish. Oh man, I've been trying to do my best to just do good things with this beauty. I don't normally harvest a trophy, but I decided to do it because I thought it was the right size. Despite what people say, there was nothing off about this fish whatsoever. It was completely beautiful. All the meat was completely beautiful. It's a 43-inch redfish from Galveston Bay. 43 inches. So whatever people are telling you, it's the first time I ever harvested a redfish that big. I'm not saying go out there and do it. I'm saying be smart about what you do. Make sure you're going to use it well if you are going to use it. Utilize as much of the fish as possible. We harvested this one fish. That was the biggest one we harvested for the season. And this is what we're doing with it. And there was nothing wrong with that fish. It was beautiful and delicious. Look at that right there. Oh, Lord. There it is. There it is. Turn that off. The fish is fried. It's late. It's time for dinner. I wanted to share this fish fry with y'all. We're just getting through our big winter storms. So we got a lot to be thankful for, having electricity and water back. I'm grateful for this new year, 2021. I'm grateful for all the new opportunities. I hope we're going to be able to get back on the water soon. Once this wind stops blowing here in May, get back out on the water for some more fishing. But until next time, thank you guys for your continued support. We just passed 100 subscribers. It's because of your continued support that we're growing. Keep sharing. Please subscribe if you found value in this. I'm Chef Bravo. Until next time, respect and love y'all. Oh yes. Beautiful Thai chilies, fresh chopped garlic, the fish sauce, the jasmine rice, butter, soy sauce, aromatics, the beautiful trophy Texas redfish, the fish fingers. I hope y'all enjoyed this. Ooh wee.